Large gang. I am still a hard man. Beware the triangles. Beware of the triads. Beware of the pointy, sharp, three-edged triangles. As I go over victimhood entitlement. So I want to talk a bit about that. I've been watching some videos. I was watching someone talking about neurodiversity or something. I'm not going to mention who it is. I think that she would just get real spastic as fuck and probably cry and suck her thumb and put on a diaper or something if I were to say her name. But anyway, she was doing this video about neurodiversity. Neurodiversity. And then, yeah, she also did a video about everyone has schizophrenia. Everybody has freaking schizophrenia. Okay, buddy. Sure thing. Rick Perry says, Forge gang hard men. Beware, beware the triangle. The triangle will be the last thing that you shall ever see. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Beware the triads. Stay away from the triads. So I wanted to talk about a video, and you know what? Fuck it, dude. I don't care. Troll Cow was the one that made this video, and she basically, I thought it was going to be interesting. I honestly thought that her video on neurodiversity would be interesting, but all it was just basically a pity party. It was just like this entitled victimhood stuff, you know? And it's the exact same thing that Reformed Stoic does. It's the same thing that Mormon Shaggy does, and DJ Axel, and they all do the same thing. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this the neurodiversity and the difference of stupidity or something by this crazy person, crazy schizoid functioning life that lacks the ability to have a functioning life. I don't like Southern Israelite. I don't like the son of a bitch. He's a bastard peasant. But anyways, he made a good point in regards to the false dialectic of claiming victimhood and basically trying to get entitlement from others by playing the role of a victim or some kind of a victim mentality or whatnot. And it is just grotesque. It is just absolutely grotesque. Gene Apologetics talked about this as well. Gene Apologetics talked a bit about the foolhardiness of victimhood mentality. I had to watch Troll Cow's neurodiversity and stupidity video to finally connect the dots on all this. And I finally realized that it's just not the right thing to do. It is just a coping mechanism. It is completely and utterly a coping mechanism to think like that. And no matter who you are, you're not entitled to anything. You're not entitled to identity, victimhood, historical victimhood nonsense on anything. it doesn't matter who you are, you don't deserve to have privilege. You're not privileged other than the individual merits that you are able to display. The meritorious individual merits that you are able to do, that is the only thing that you're really entitled to have. You're not entitled to claim victimhood status on any kind of historical thing. It's wrong. So, Sebastian Moran says, Allah Akbar. Ghost of Niccolo says, Forge hard. Rick Perry says that there are riots all over the UK. Southport. Oh, I heard about that. I heard that someone that goes by the name of Soy Jack Chan got really butthurt and upset and literally went to Southport and did some horrible, crazy, terrible things under the inspiration of, well, I'm not going to say it because of the fucking algorithm, but yeah, I heard that Soberman was involved in some of that in regards to harming the lives of children. What do you know? Soybachu finally went over the rails. Okay, so Southport, Southland, etc. The liberal imperium is moving to the next step of the stage theory, creating post-liberalism, seguing into global managerialism. I thought that's already been going on since the founding of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission and the Committee on Foreign Relations. I thought that was already planned. They do want to have the Great Reset and create a new Britain Woods. Create a new Britain Woods where they will have smart cities and everyone will live in the smart cities. 15-minute cities where everybody lives in cities and nobody privately drives. That's what they want. But yeah, Rick Perry is saying that they're moving to the next stage of creating a post-modern, post-liberal, transhumanist AI integrated smart system. Perfect managerialism. That's what the overlords want. Rick Perry says, hard. Sebastian Moran says they want to genocide white people. They want to destroy all nations and all peoples and cultures. It's not just whites. There's parts of the Middle East that have already lost any connection to Islamic culture. And there's lots of people from non-Middle Eastern backgrounds in Abu Dhabi. And so there's parts of Europe that are Islamic, and there's parts of the Middle East that are not. There's even parts of China that are not actually Chinese. So there you go, man. It's just basically globalist integration. The end goal is post-humanism. Transhumanism, transcendental post-humanism. They want to destroy all the meaning of being human. White and male are the most obvious first signs of what that is in terms of being opposed to total integration in power. So that's what they want to destroy first. All right, so oh, by the way, Soberman said that he wanted to join the Freemasonic Lodge in Ghost of Niccolo's stream. Shows a lot about what he's about. Let's see here. Rick Perry says that the globalists are simply managerial solution salesmen. Yep, Klaus Schwab and Emmanuel Macron and Joe Biden. Chauncey Fatsack says the Southern Israeli fragility. Yeah, well, that guy is a fucking idiot. I don't like that fucking piece of shit. Let's see here. Going up. How are you doing, Chauncey? How are you doing, St. Chauncey Fatsack? Rick Perry says that the racial unrest is designed to usher in the global management system. Chauncey Fatsack says they want diversity for us, not them. Yep. No open borders for Israel. No open borders for Israel. Complete and total open borders for Canada, Japan, and South Korea, and everybody else. Let's see here. Rick Perry says, Orido ab Kao. Chauncey Fatsack. If everyone is the same, it makes the ones with money and protection special. Well, there you go. Sebastian Moran has in climate lockdowns. Yep. They could just start like a nuclear winter. I mean, they could just like blow up a bunch of atomic bombs. If atomic bombs are even real. Interesting thing about all of that, but could just blow up a bunch of atomic bombs and it would freeze the world back down. Yeah, this climate control stuff is bullshit. There's no such thing as global warming. Abdul Haq Omer says, what do you think about joining the fraternity for financial what is it again? Benefit? Is it wrong? Are you talking about joining a lodge? No, don't join the lodge. They worship Lucifer in the lodge. It's completely evil. It's a Hermeticist. It's Hermeticist and Rosicrucian. It has a Rosicrucian Anglo origins to it. It's one of the Protestant white power structures. Sebastian Mayron says, financial collapse around Christmas. Chauncey Fatsack, they live in gated communities while forcing us to live in diverse, disgusting shitholes. That is absolutely true, man. That is absolutely correct. It is just forced integration. And what that has done is that it is meant to make people think that race and gender are only social constructs. And it helps to open the way to destroy their power structure, to destroy opposing power structures that oppose their globalist system. But there you go. All right. Let's see here. What was the next one? They just want to print more worthless money. Rick Perry says it's interesting IRL. Is any of this happening close to you, Rick Perry? What's going on exactly in the UK right now? Like, are cannibals rampaging through the streets? What's going on over there? Abdul Abdulak Omer says, "Chat, what do you think?" I can't read what he's posting. Chat, what do you think about joining the Masons to survive the incoming economic crisis? Well, I wish you the best, man. I think that's a very bad idea. That's actually pretty stupid. Chauncey Fatsack says, "Bring back barter system. We are not the product." Sebastian Moran, "We should control our own financial system, not some satanic Talmudic commie alliance." Yeah, down with the Judeo Oh, sorry, my freaking audio was out. Damn it. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't notice. Interdimensional Lizard says, imagine trying to eat while an Arab stares and blinks at you. Oh, well, I can take care of that. I can take care of that. There you go. There you go. No more kebab. That is literally the most manly VTubing thing that's on here. But anyways, yeah, I'm just listening to my headphones and talking. Just standing up and just randomly talking and chatting. What's up? Ghost of Nick says, phew, that had me worried they took you out, bro. Let's see here. Rick Perry says, and we're back. Rick Perry says, I like the panda best. Reminds me of the gummy folk. Whatever made you a fan of the gummy bears? What exactly ever made you a fan of the gummy bears, anyway? Let's see here. The Matty Cat avatar. No, it's the panda avatar. Oh, you want the Matty Cat avatar? Okay. Are you sure you want the Matty Cat avatar back? The I like ice cream girl. Are you sure that's actually a real girl? You really think that's actually a real girl? It's not. Let's see here. Abdul Haq Omer says, he is quite stunned upon the rest of my family, and regularly they call him crazy or delusional. The gummies are wholesome AF. Matty Cat Avatar. Abdullah Omer says, Chauncey Fatsack says, Uncle is always right. That's right. That's why you have to scream, Uncle! Uncle! Oh! Rick Perry says that only hard men round these here parts. Chauncey Fatty Sack says, no! Chauncey Fatsack says, ha 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 ha. Chauncey says that everyone has a crazy uncle. Yeah, that's actually true. Most people's uncles are just out of their freaking minds. You can't trust your uncle, ever. Never trust your uncles. Never trust your crazy, unhinged uncles, dude. He is quite shunned upon by the rest of my family, and regularly they call him crazy or delusional. That's Abdullah Omer. I like the ice cream girl, the gummies. Now we've got a smooth-necked, half-Asian white boy. Better in a sense. Okay. What the heck? Oh, there's Jeem's Apologetics. Jeem says, Jeem, I liked your video about the victimhood entitlement stuff. Reformed Stoic and Troll Cow and some other people always try to claim to be the victim and stuff, and Southern Israelite makes these pretty funny rebukes of it and tells him that he's just a butthurt incel that can't get women and needs to quit living off his parents and go to work and find a job, and it's pretty funny. Let's see here. Chauncey Fatsack says, Judaizer Jeem. Rick Perry says, woo! James says, I'm not a Judaizer or antinomian Gnostic. Yeah, he's Greek Orthodox. But anyways, Chauncey Fatsack says, save Wrinkles' booty hole. Yes, we have got to save Wrinkles. Wrinkles must be saved. We must save Wrinkles from the evil tyranny of the bald millet. James says that LOL NP. James says, Stoic is done. Man, it's over, boys. Oh, it sure is over. Abdul Haq Omer says, Jim, I am in Kylie's server. We talked on VC once. Roach Inc. says that Stoic is gone mentally. You can tell by his latest video. I actually have not seen it. Not actually seen his stuff per se, but you should beware of triangles. You should always beware of the triangles. Rick Perry says, like Mr. T. Look, Mr. T, I pity the fool. James says, Sahalim Abdul Haq. Interdimensional Lizard, this avatar wears a watch on her right wrist. That is quite uncommon. Abdul Haq Omer, what do you mean, Salim? I'm Christian now. Chauncey Fattysack says, Kyle Rittenhouse, server awesome. Oh, dude, isn't Kyle Rittenhouse like a chomo? Doesn't King of Pole take a lot of inspiration from that idiot? Aren't they, like, close or something? Let's see here. Chauncey says, LOL. Roach Inc. says, woo! I'm a hard man! Ghost of Niccolo says that every summer is Forge Gang summer. James says we still say it, it's just peace in Arabic. But we don't say the full halakum. We say salam al-masa. Spot on, Mr. T impersonation. Spot on, Mr. T impersonation. Rick Perry says. James says, the Honorable Rick is here. Chauncey the Fat Sack says, the Jew rabbis who do circumcisions don't get paid a lot. That's why they keep the tips. I don't know about that. Ricky Perry says, Rashenda Perry says, visible signs of hard AF gang activities. All right, so Code of Truth says, praise Allah, peace be on him always. Peace be on the Prophet. Allahu la'um ala sahalim alu akbar. Peace be on the name of Asa. Peace be on the name of Prophet Muhammad. He has the seal of the prophets. Abdul Haq Omer, praise Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Did Muhammad really have sex with Aisha, the 11-year-old virgin girl? Did Muhammad actually have sex with Aisha? Chauncey Fatsack says, Ashallah. Interdimensional Lizard says, any ideas for future cooking streams? Code of Truth, what do you think about, like, a good, cooking stream? Musalim Mukabo Buto Bubu Baba Kikaka. That actually doesn't sound like Arabic. That sounds more like Hindi that you're speaking. That actually sounds more like Indian, the subcontinent of India languages, like Hindi. That doesn't sound like Arabic, though. But it looks like the great Stoic, the great reformed Stoic, has fallen into a coping mechanism and spiraled into an autistic meltdown and has left the internet, it seems. Just like Soybachu. Just like Soberman. I liked Muhammad's first wife, Khadija, because she was old and rich. He was a pro, just like me. Nice. Nice. Some Europeans are converting to Islam, interestingly. Like, a lot of Germans and French and Belgians and Brits have converted to Islam. I'm talking about native Europeans. What's up with that trend with all these Europeans converting to Islam? Code of Truth says, boil some potatoes, fry them, and mix them with bread over it. You can make mixed with flour and maybe some water at Imperator of Forge. Chauncey Fat Sack, whose fat sack was so strong that it kicked Soberchan off the internet forever because he was a lazy-ass chomo with a micro-penis. Yes, that Soberman. The Soberman who was so upset that he couldn't get the opportunity to suck the Mormon dingus, so he has to constantly make a bunch of useless, meaningless, gay Mormon shaggy memes. Roach Inc. says Rick hurt Stoic with confusion and made him gay. I believe it. And now he hates himself. Now Stoic hates himself. Chauncey Fatsack says LOL. Yeah, Code of Truth. I'll try to do that. Do you guys want a cooking stream today? I'll try to do that. Yeah, I need some more ideas for another cooking stream. We need some more cooking with Forge Warhammer. Not cooking with Drunkard Serpent, but cooking with Forge Warhammer. Rick Perry says, I can't be held responsible for my beauty. It has no validation in and out of it and of itself. It's a value-free commodity. No, none of your comments are censored. I don't ban nobody. Nobody gets banned around here. I don't engage in censorship. Abdul Halak Omer, your comment is up. I didn't take nothing down. You can say largely whatever you want. Code of Truth says, is it true you're a former Jesuit priest, Rick Perry? No, he was in the Sisterson, the Sanderson Sisterhood. No, he was a Sisterson novice. That's an order from the 13th century. It's they call themselves the Grey Friars or something, and they're supposed to be purifiers of older Dominicans. Like, supposedly the Dominicans went off a bit, and they just, the Cistercians tried to restore it back to the old Augustinian traits of the priesthood. Let's see here, Abdul Halak Omer says, okay, I said my UNC blames Judaism for degenerating youth here in Somalia. I don't think that the Jews are actually behind a lot of the stuff. I think it's more of the Freemasons and the Anglo-American conspiracy. But in fact, it's not. Rick Perry says that Cistercians are Benedictine fundamentalists. What did you mean that the Jews conquered Rome? What exactly did you mean that the Jews conquered Rome? Code of Truth says at Imperator Forge, then mix it with grated cheese. I think he's talking about how to cook potatoes or something. Abdulhalik Omer says, yep, they do. Let's see here. Abdulhalik Omer says that I said my uncle blames Judaism for degenerating youth here in Somalia. Are there even any Jews in Somalia? Like, I heard that Somalia collapsed as a state in 1991, and different factions from all over the place have been fighting and stuff for turf and whatnot for, like, a long time. But yeah, we gotta fight victimhood. You cannot be an entitled victim. It's absolute bullshit. Code of Truth says that it is an easy, cheap recipe. Potatoes, vitamin C, while oranges have more potassium than bananas. They have plenty of protein also. So that's basically just a natural mineral and vitamin intake, is it? Oh, yeah. Chauncey Fatsack says that Somalia was based in World War II with Italian army. Code of Truth says, I lived off of fish and potato chips for years while poor. Oh, really? Did you actually fish it yourself, or did you just buy it real cheap at the store? I am in northern Somalia, Somaliland. We have advanced telecom systems. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Nomad Capitalist has said that Africa has really done very well and has, like, very developed infrastructure. He said that Rwanda is probably one of the best places to live, to get away from heavy taxation. One good thing about Africa is you don't have to pay a bunch of stupid taxes and not pay any fucking advance taxes. Chauncey Fatsack says, yes, when Italian had colonized on both sides. Code of Truth says that okay, I already read that. Yeah, I mean, Jews do have influence. Jews are influencers. But they're not the only ones that are in control. Jews are not the only ones in control. There's Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Jesuits, the Sabbatean Frankists. Barry Chamash has talked about the Sabbatean Frankists. And so it's just elites, dude. It is the 14 Illuminati bloodlines. And the 14 different Illuminati bloodlines are the ones that run the world. Code of Truth says, and yes, for years, 5 pounds of potatoes were like $3 for a long time. Canned mackerel with lemon and peppercorn was also cheap. Do you use the lemon and peppercorn for, like, seasoning? Chauncey Fatsack said, I just ate Cobb salad from Wendy's. Oh, yeah, that fucking Sobersped was talking about how he likes Wendy's and going to McDonald's. The funny thing about these guys is they don't realize that Americans hate McDonald's. All these foreign nationals think that Americans like McDonald's, and so they like McDonald's, but Americans hate McDonald's, considered to be a below-average burger chain. Chauncey Fatsack says that African Christians are the most based. Ghost of Niccolo says that Nero converted to Judaism before he burned down Rome and blamed it on the Christians. That's interesting. That is actually very interesting. Well, the Pharisees were damn straight determined to annihilate the cult of Christ. They wanted to do everything in their power to upend it as a breakaway movement. That's one of the reasons they got the Caesars to remove Christians off the off of the Libus Judaicus tax that the Romans allowed the Jews to pay to not have to worship and devote the emperor as a son of Jupiter Deus. Let's see here. Rick Perry says that Stoic loved Mackie D's. Dude, McDonald's is terrible. Like, the service is awful. They don't ever listen to what you place on the menu, and it's usually very expensive, and the food is awful. Chauncey Fatsack says that America hates franchises, but Soyberchew don't have Wendy's in the UK. That's pretty much true. That is largely true. I do believe that. Chauncey says that Abdullah Omar, that's why they're based. Sebastian Miron says that McDonald's is poison. Tell that to Soberchew. Tell that to Sobersped. Code of Truth. I always cooked as restaurants were always a scam. $3 to $5 for a burger while I could buy a pound of pork for the same amount. Another $3 to $4, 5 pounds of potatoes. Another $3 for eggs. Did you ever learn to like how to cook spaghetti-o? Did you ever learn on like how to cook spaghetti or like kind of make your own stuff? Besides just that. Rick Perry says that he has become a pretty competent camping cook. LOL, Bitcoin sucks. LOL, Bitcoin stocks. Dude, Bitcoin is fake. Cryptocurrency is a utter scam. It is an absolute scam. Let's see here. Wendy's don't cut corners. Yeah, that's how you know that it's probably nasty. Chauncey says, yep. Against it train or Etria. Yeah, against basically the Gnostic demerge. It's basically fighting the satanic demerge. Code of Truth says that spaghetti is not very good. I never liked it. Abdul Halek Omer says, Wendy's nuts. Oh, Ethan Ralph. It's the Ethan Ralph Mitch. Fuck you, bitch. Ethan Ralph moment in the chat. Fuck you, bitch! Let's see here. Sebastian Moran says, Itafada. Rick Perry says that I usually season most of my food with garlic powder and chop up 2 onions and garlic seasoning to be a traditional staple. And they knew what kept you well. Are you like talking about like some Victorian cooking? Sebastian Moran says many of those places are becoming automated. No jobs for humans. Abolish the humans! We will have our transcendental, transhuman future. It will be done! Let's see here. Chauncey Fatsack says Outlander, Outlander. Outlander, Outlander. The Boar. The Boar. Code of Truth says that by 2030, most jobs will be automated and most people will be useless eaters. Largely so. Alexander Ross. Chauncey Fatsack says that they have automated sperm collection machines. I want to buy one to my wife. Robot wife. There you go. Buy your own purchasable sex doll. ... Sex robots. They're gonna replace real women with freaking sex robots. Rick Perry says extreme close-up. Yeah, I'm just looking around, changing it, seeing what all this stuff is about. This is all on Prism. Yeah, this is just mostly on Prism that's doing this stuff. Let's see here. Rick Perry says extreme close-up. The Ghost of Niccolo says it is not automated yet. Those places' food is all cooked by shades of brown people. Yeah, well, usually it's going to be cheap labor, the cheapest labor they can get before full automation. Abdul Haq Omer says, do you guys think Schwab diddles kids? Very likely he probably does, actually. Yeah. Not exactly Bugs Bunny, isn't it? Chauncey Fatsack says, Little Shimmy Bunny. Chauncey says, Schwab definitely. Klaus Schwab Epstein. Klaus Schwab Epstein. Yes. Klaus Schwab Epstein, the diddler. The diddler. Shit. Anyways, the the Dork Pajama Boy. Dork Pajama Boy has ran away from doing a stream. It appears that the Dork Ninja has dorked away. He has gone away in a seeming bolt of lightning, in the swift burning smoke screen. Sha. The Dork Ninja is gone. What will we do without the Dork Ninja? Sha. Rick Perry says that Lil Shimmy will shiv up mofo. Shove up mofo one more game. Shove up a mofo one more game. Little Shimmy just be riling over, be freestyling. You know what's that? We just be happening on the real front ray, happening on the sideways, on the wide rays. We're going out on all out ways, man. Man. Sebastian Moran says, you will own nothing and be frickin' happy. There you go. And there will be no currency or no money anymore. Everything will be based on resources and owning global resources and natural resources for advanced barter finance. That'll be the new Bretton Woods. Cryptocurrency Rockefeller scam. Chauncey Fatsack says, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. Alright, don't blame me for joining the lodge. I'd rather be part of the intellectual elite. Well, you're not going to gain anything in the Lodge. Those guys are just Rosicrucian Hermeticists. And also, the Jesuits, when they composed the Arch Royal Rite at the Claremont craft of the Arch, or the Royal Arch Rite in Scottish Freemasonry, one of the things they did was to talk about the destruction of the notion of a soul, break down all the borders and all the cultures and races and genders of the world, and destroy any kind of notion or belief in God. Rick Perry said, that time when SI made a video about you was peak entertainment. I lament the loss of that Hakion era. Or Halakon era. Yeah, wasn't that hilarious, dude? That was absolutely hilarious, wasn't it, bro? Chauncey Fatsack says that Klaus Schwab was Uppisquab. Klaus Schwab, the Opsquab. Yeah. Abdul Amik Omer says that he is not Ethiopian, he is microbian. Well, there you go. Abdul Omer is a eukaryote cell. He is actually a single eukaryote cell organism. According to his own words, Chauncey Fatsack, Salami. Rick Perry says, I can feel the adrenaline. Chauncey. What? Microbe. What, dude? Is that really true? Say it's not true. For Judge Chu, I choose you. Chauncey Fatsack says Parmesan. Abdul Hamid Omer, I'm the captain now. I'm the captain of the ship. Yeah. I'm the great captain. I'm piloting a pirate ship. Me and Jabberjaw are gonna go pirate the seven seas. He matey. Shimbers my timbers, matey. Yeah. Abdullah Hamik Omer says, it is true, you have better chances investing in Somalian piracy than in Bitcoin. Ugh. I don't believe in Bitcoin, and I think it's a complete scam. Monograph has done an entire stream on it. Chauncey Fatsack says, I wonder how many people have the names of Omar or Abdul. He says, and Abdul says many. Rick Perry says, we know the high seas buccaneer in these here parts. The venerable Shagster. Yeah. You know, this actually kind of looks like Tranny Cow. This actually kind of looks a lot like Tranny Cow when you think about it. Ricky Perry says, ooh, she's hot. Chauncey Fatsack says, LOL, Captain Crack Sparrow. Yeah. I am still a hard man. Let's go. Forge gang. Let's go. Rick Perry says that Troll Cow is pretty pretty, to be fair. Maybe so, but she has a lot of mental problems. The problem with her is she has a lot of mental problems, basically. Chauncey Fatsack says, Maddie cunt. Chauncey Fatsack says that this is Soyberchu's avatar. Ghost of Niccolo says, man, let's go. Rick Perry says, hard. Abdul Ahala Omer says, same Chauncey. I chew it all the time. It gives the effects of Monster Energy. What are you chewing? I love cot. What in the hell is cot? Sounds good. LOL, IMFAO. Okay, now I want to know what cot is. Is it like Jenkum? Is chewing cot like taking Jenkum? Or is it something else entirely? Is it like another word for drinking Jenkum? What exactly is it? Spill the beans. Chauncey says that we only have meth, crack, and coke, and fentanyl over here. Well, there you go. You only get to have fentanyl. You only get to have fentanyl in the Americas. Only fentanyl in Burgerland. Because Burgerland doesn't know how to do the do. It doesn't know how to have good, legit drugs. Abdul Haluk Omer says, I will stay away from that when I come to Burgerland. Chauncey Fatsack says that Koth would be better. Yeah, I wouldn't take fentanyl. There's people that actually take fentanyl and horse sterilizer. They put that in a syringe and they shoot that up in Philadelphia. And they look like dead people that are just standing up like dead zombies. It's really bizarre. And that's become popular in places like Philadelphia. Forge gang. Anyways, Forge gang. It is the frowning Daimo. I am back. It is me, the Daimo. I am returned. I have come back to entertain you all with my stupid, boring shit, ooh. Because I am the frowning Fagmoru. I frown on you all, ooh. I am the master samurai, ooh. And now that my channel is gone, I do the Big Baby podcast on Gayholzu channel. That is the new center of the Council of Evil. Council of Evil. Ghost of Niccolo says, damn, Daimo. Chauncey Fatsack says that he lived near North Philadelphia once. The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's actually a term that they use. Those Philadelphians are having their limbs falling off, says Abdulu Haq Omer. Oh, they definitely are. Oh, they definitely are having their legs falling off, no doubt. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Chauncey lives in Amish Town. Yes, he does. He does live in Amish Town. This is true. Chauncey Fatsack says, Lancaster no, LOL. Oh, Lancaster, Pennsylvania? Yeah, the Fagmo was such a loser, dude. You know, we never got to see a dance competition with the sha the Dork Ninja versus the Fagmo. Chauncey Fatsack says that Kensington is where he used to stay. It is the Daimoru. I am still a fatu. I am the fat, greasy Daimiru. The diarrhea woo. I am the frowning diarrhea mo. And Ethan Ralph and Nick Fuentes got really tired of my stupid shit and I got my gay ass posted and doxed all over on Kiwi Farm Zoo. Chauncey Fatsack says that every day people overdosed on the streets. Ghost of Niccolo says, oh, it was supposed to be Cuck Ninja versus Daimo versus Queeros. Oh, Euros was also going to be involved in it. Oh, darn. What happened to that anyways? Like, why did that never come down? Ghost of Niccolo says, can't forget Queerosu. Chauncey Fatsack says, fucking sad. Chauncey Fatsack said people's running their lives over dumb shit. That's why I never do drugs. Yeah. Oh, Soyber Sped, his mom died. And he cried on stream with Impressa and Ghost of Niccolo, Chauncey Fatsack. Yeah, Silverman actually cried because of some comment made about his deadbeat mom. Abdul Haq Omer says, Forge, would you rather raise gay son or Thor daughter? Chauncey Fatsack says both. Well, there you go. You got your answer. You gotta your answer. I really doubt if I ever have any kids. Chauncey Fatstack. Chauncey Fatstack says, LOL, LOL. Cucked ninja. Sha, it's Pajama Boy. Sha. It is Pajamas Boy. I meant Thought Daughter. Oh, dear. Yeah, I definitely do not want to have a troll cow daughter. A daughter that is like tranny cow. Abdul Hala Omer says that damn, Kensington is junkie central. Rick Perry says that he prefers the Thor daughter. Ghost of Niccolo, I just told him that his mother is in heaven, and the way he's living, he will never see her again, and he cried. That was all. Oh, so that's what you said? What a bitch. He just broke down and started to cry? What a fucking sad piece of shit. Chauncey Fatsack says, Ghost won. Niccolo ghosted Soybechu's mom. Chauncey Fatstack says that Ghost of Niccolo, remember he worships Satan and cracks it to CP gore. Holy shit, is that fucked. Chauncey Fatsack says he said that, not me, lol. Damn, that's just fucking crazy. Soybasped, is that true? Is that true, Soybersped? I believe it. Woo! Forge Gang! Chauncey says that it's still not as funny as Euros crying about his dead dad on and miscarriage. Holy shit, was that hilarious. When he talked about his miscarriage and his dad taking him off of the liturgy for the funeral. That is just absolutely hilarious. Chauncey Fatsack says Dork Cord. That is the ninja's real name. Rick Perry says, woo! Chauncey Fatsack says, LOL, that's what you get. Never cross paths with the Forge. Spider-Man, Spediman. Ha ha ha, never cross paths with the Forge Smelter. So why is Shaggy going around saying that drunken surfer Galdi, greatest ally Israel, and Euros are sharing child porn in their servers? Are showing off their body parts and stuff? What's up with that claim by Shaglet? Moron Shaglet. Abdul Allah Omer, when I asked them about the fraternity, they just said it's a charity social club. Yeah, that's because you went to organized Freemasonry. You've never tried to join an unregistered, unorganized, unorthodox craft. Like Aleister Crowley's, what did he call it? Order of the Nine Angels or something? Yeah. Madame Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley would have been theosophists. So there's many different Hermeticist schools. Some are in league with the Freemasons, others are more theosophists. It just depends. Chauncey says, because Shaglet is king of CP sharing. Yeah, that's it, Niccolo. Thelema or something. Thelema, I think, or something. Yeah. They're called the Sons of Thelema, or the Guild of Thelema. That is, that's unorganized or unregistered Freemasonry. Ghost of Never Married says that she is the only real Mason. Also, she knows witchcraft. Yep. Alright, I guess that's going to be it. I'm going to go. Thank y'all all for watching.